Yes. Yes.
Sure. Hey, Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year. Cheers.
Happy New Year. Woohoo. Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to our free necklace night, the last free necklace night of 2025. So I felt like I need to invite my friends because New Year's Eve is more fun when you have friends. So we all happened to wear the same shirt. No, we totally coordinated that. But we do have our beverages, so we're cheersing. You don't have to ask us what's in our cups, okay? That's for us to know. But we're here tonight, and my name's Jeremy, by the way, and I'm here with my friend Carolyn and Rayanne. You've probably seen us before, if you have been around a minute. But I thought it would be fun for all of us to get together tonight and just talk about the perks of Park Lane, because Carolyn and Rayanne have been in officially 5 years with Park Lane, and I have been in just a little over 4.5 because I was a little slow to the game. I was dragging my feet on saying yes. So I thought, girls, let's start with just something fun real quick. And I'm putting you on the spot. So if you look back over 2025 in your Park Lane business, what has been the highlight? Like, what has been one of the things that you just look back and you're like, man, I am so proud that I did that. Do you guys have something, or do you want me to go first?
Well, can one of the things I'm so proud of is that you promoted, like watching Jeremy promote from division leader to senior division leader. It was a huge highlight for me, and watching all the different ladies on our team earn trips and join the Mercedes car program. Like, we've had more people this year than any other year. We have more promotions, more Mercedes car earners, more trip earners. And for me, that is just exciting because it means that not only can I sell jewelry and be successful, we can help other people on the team do the same thing. And it's so fun to watch other people reach their goals. And that's my highlight. What's yours, Rayanne?
Well, you just stole it.
Okay, we have to come up with something else. Ha ha.
Well, it is that, though. I mean, not only are we meeting the needs of our financial needs, we are also helping women to meet their financial needs, their time freedom, their, a big part of mine, you girls know, was the time freedom that I needed and the flexibility I needed because my father went through fighting cancer, and I was able to be right there by his side. So that was, that's what I love about this business. But the highlight was I did have a big promotion on our team too. Libby promoted to division, and that's a big promotion. That's what we call the sweet spot, actually, in Park Lane, and many other promotions. And like Carolyn said, the Mercedes car program, to have girls in the club with us, and it's I truly love. My favorite part of this business is helping others to be able to see that flexibility and that freedom.
Yeah, it is fun because I try to not consistent, but when we get paid every Tuesday, or that's when mine hits, so I put it in our group chat like, hey, what did Park Lane do for you this week? And it's so fun to see, like, it's real. Park Lane is paying real bills for people. Like, this isn't just like something where you say like, oh, you're supposed to be making money at this. Like, no, people are really making money. And I've seen, like, they've bought tires. One person was like, I'm actually in the, I'm not in the negative, it's like, I'm seeing a positive happen in my bank account today, and it's like, for me, it's like, I get to sit in my camper that Park Lane is helping me. So my mobile office when the kid is home. And it's fun to see that whatever reason that they got into it, people can make a difference in their family from the get-go, whether that is just paying for groceries without stressing about that, or giving themselves the flexibility, like Rayanne, when they're in that season. Because I think when we get into this part of our lives, we're having our parents are aging, so we're helping them, but then we still have people at home that are still, needing us to take care of them. And so we can have the flexibility to do all the things, but still help keep the lights on at home. And so that has been something fun to watch. And then I've also had a team promotion on our team. So seeing these ladies like just crush their goals has been so much fun. It's like, this is really fun to do this. But let me ask you this, because one of the things that I always ask like ladies when after they get in is what drew you to, like, let's just say our industry. Okay, so because I know like a lot of people, they roll their eyes like, oh, you're in direct sales, and they're like, oh my, and it's like it gets such a bad rap. But it's like I think it's because they've never experienced what the fruit from a business like this. So what drew initially, and you guys tell how long you've been in doing this. So we've been around the block for a hot minute. So we know
Yeah,
a good thing when we see it and a bad thing when we see it
we
too.
do.
So what drew you to part or to direct sales?
Well, for me, well, and first of all, I want to speak to the whole how people roll their eyes at direct sales. They may until you show them that you're serious, and then they respect you and they admire you and they wish they had what you had. Because I've been in direct sales for a little over 20 years, and when I first got started, I really got started just because I was bored, and this was something fun that I could do while I was a stay-at-home mom when my oldest was a baby. I mean, I guess I was a stay-at-home mom their whole young life, but I was doing nothing at that time. And my sister was making good money on the side doing a jewelry business, a similar jewelry business. And she was a full-time school teacher. And the light bulb finally came on for me. And I thought, okay, I'm doing nothing and I could do something and make, a little extra money. And it just became like my fun social life and my hobby. And then it started paying me a significant enough amount of money that I could like call it a job, because I didn't have to work full time, but I could make full-time income while working part-time. And so that's what drew me, is just something fun to do. And then the flexibility. So Ryan.
Well, I have been in the arena for, I just had to figure it out, 28 years. I have been in the jewelry arena for 23 years. So and what brought me into this arena was my husband, hands down. He has always been in love with the networking and the marketing of this type of a business. And I didn't want to do it. But truly what brought me in is he initially started it, it was jewelry. I'm a jewelry fanatic. And but when then I came into, matter of fact, I was in another business, before I came into jewelry. And my husband came home during a party and he said, you need to do that. I said, I don't want to do that. He said, no, you really need to do that. All these girls are having a great time. And, of course, I was, as a hostess, getting free jewelry and product. And the gal that was doing my party, she was walking out the door with money in her hand. And so I'm really glad that I listened to him this time, because I am having so much fun.
He's a smart man.
Yeah, jewelry is easy because you get to wear it. You're a walking billboard. And wherever you go, it strikes up conversation. And some of the other products are a little bit harder to strike up conversations when you're standing at the grocery store line. So, but I've also seen that this business is booming. I've seen I don't remember what the number it is, but it's projected to continue to climb, and it has climbed ever since we've been in Park Lane. Every year has been a stellar year, and so I can't wait to see what 26 brings.
Our team, like that, we haven't had our closeout yet, but we have already had our biggest month ever in the month of December. In my previous company, December was good for like the first 2 weeks, and then everybody quit working for 2 or 3 weeks. But because of everything Park Lane offers, and there's always like these fun new incentives and specials, our customers keep shopping, even like over the Christmas break. And that just has blown my mind. Like I could go on and on, but
I know even this weekend, it's like I had a party going on, and my husband kind of said something skeptical, like, oh, maybe people won't shop. And I was like, well, I'm about to go shopping. I'm like, people still have money after Christmas. Like now it's like free money. It's like now it's not obligated to something. We can buy whatever we want. It's like I don't have to look for something else. Now I get to buy my stuff.
Right.
And yeah, even the weekend after Christmas, like I'm still having an amazing week in Park Lane. And what I going back to what Rayanne said, like that jewelry is easy to sell. Like I always joke, I'm like, yeah, it's instant gratification. Like I don't have to wear my jewelry for 6 months before I see results. It's like I just put it on. I'm like, oh, I'm pretty today. Yay. I've got my little dopamine rush from the sparkles. Like, okay, good. And it's like, I love that. And it's like, it doesn't matter if I gained 10 pounds, if I lost 10 pounds, this jewelry's still going to fit. Um, but so we've all been in for, long enough now in Park Lane to know, like, okay, I think I could attest for all of us. I would say, like, we wouldn't have still be in Park Lane this long if it wasn't benefiting our lives or our families. So what is one thing that you guys love about Park Lane as a company?
One thing.
I know.
Well, okay.
Well,
Okay,
we'll get just play
maybe,
round robin. I love the customer sale. That's the first thing that drew me to Park Lane, because I'll be honest, when I looked at the website coming from another company, I looked and I was like, oh, this stuff's expensive. My people won't buy this. But then I learned about our buy two, get four at half price sale, and the fact that we as reps make commission off of the full and the half price items. I was like, then, I'm a little slow to pick stuff up, but once I get it, I get it. And I was like, wow, they could get the $80 stuff for 40. And I still make money, because in my previous company, I didn't make any commission off of the half price items. So that sale, and the fact that when they spend 90, they can get any item for 35. So it makes all of our jewelry affordable for anyone. And I love that. That's what I feel like keeps us going, as well as the hostess program. But I already said my one thing.
I was going to say, I'll stem off of that, because what brought me over here is the hostess program. It was a sale that you grabbed attention, but the hostess program, I knew, I've been the jewelry lady for a long time when I got started with Park Lane, and I knew that my family and friends were still going to wear jewelry. Well, they needed to get it from me, and I could give it to them at a free or half price as hostesses. Our hostess program is bar none. It is the best around. I haven't seen a better hostess plan. And where you can earn the free jewelry, you earn half price jewelry, you get a thank you, and Park Lane is so generous with that giving. And the other thing with that, I mean, that is the thing that brought me over here. But the other thing was, and is because of our guarantee, our quality of our jewelry and our guarantee. And if talk to your stylist about that, because that is, we give you a quality piece of jewelry. I mean, we give, this is, designer inspired pieces at a fraction of the cost. And so you can look, your style is elevated, and we can help you get it for free and half price. Love that.
We've even had girls join the team because they couldn't wear any other jewelry. And because ours is all lead free, nickel free, cadmium free, and hypoallergenic, they were so excited that they started selling it, because they just, you want to sell a product that you like. So that's been really cool.
I do like that when I talk to ladies and they're like, oh, I can't wear. And I'm like, so I said, just give it a try, at least. I said, just try it, because a lot of my ladies aren't able, typically aren't able to wear, other types of jewelry. They've not had any problems. And I have several stylists on the team too. And, I'm thinking back to like when I was drawn to Park Lane, I needed money. That's the reason that I joined this. I needed money. Friends was not a community. I was like, like I got a small group at church. Like I don't need any more friends, like I wasn't
share me.
looking for that, like I was looking like I needed money. That's what I needed. But what I didn't know that I also needed was this community and the friendships that came with it. And the people in Park Lane, from the owners of the company that is like, that's a legacy now. They're in their second to third generation, to the immediate people that we do Park Lane with. Like, it is such a blessing to be, and especially in our industry, you're hearing a lot of other companies that are going to affiliate marketing, which may be very beneficial to that company, but it's not to ladies like us who are trying to, pay the bills with this business. And what I love about our Park Lane is that our CEO has assured us multiple times, and in person, but that we are not. Park Lane won't go to that, and because they value us, and I see that. I saw that play out with how smart they are in their business marketing and strategies with the hostess plan, with the customer sale, like those bless the customer and the hostess, but it also helps us as ladies run a profitable business, because I've been in this industry for, gosh, Ava is almost 16, so almost 17 years. I've been in jewelry, and then I've been in the arena for maybe 2 or 3 years prior to that. But I have never personally, in my experience, seen as much repeat business as I do in my Park Lane
Same.
business. I mean, like Rayanne said, or Carol, I can't remember which one you said, but like every year, my personal business has grown, and then also as a team, we're growing. But it's like, I mean, I've done this almost 5 years and nobody's sick of jewelry yet. It's like we're still coming out, I'm still meeting new people.
Yeah, this is so true. I love the stuff that they do for us as stylists. The fact, I mean, I know we said it at the beginning, but we have more Mercedes car earners. People can earn a Mercedes, they can earn travel trips, and we have 2 travel trips a year, not just one. Our previous company, my previous company only had one, and anyone at any level can earn those. We just had, I'm just gonna shout her out, Melissa Van Riper. She just earned her very first travel trip with us to Amsterdam, and I just love that you could like sign up today, and when they announce the trip here in like 2 weeks, because our next trip contest starts tomorrow, but we won't find out where it's to for about 2 weeks. But you could earn that trip. You don't have to you don't have to have a certain title. It's just based off of what you do, and I love that. And our trips are like none other. I mean, I could talk all night about that, but we were trying to keep this to a reasonable amount of time.
They are definitely luxury accommodations. I mean, I
Yeah.
could have saved up and I could have went on those trips, but I would not have experienced it the way that Park Lane, the Park Lane way. It's so definitely, like, I love to travel, but I also have a kid in college, and one that now says she wants to start getting into golf. And so I'm like, oh, well, let's pick the most expensive sport there is. And so it's like, that's just not the season of my life where I can just plan elaborate vacations, but I can work my business and I can earn 2 travel trips. So I'm super pumped that next year my passport is going to be used twice. So I'm really excited for 2026 on that. Rayanne,
Yeah.
what is some of the stylist perks that you are impressed by?
I appreciate the fact that we get paid weekly. And every single Tuesday, if you turn in sales on Wednesday, tonight's deadline, girls, then you get paid the following Tuesday, a direct deposit. But I also appreciate the fact that we get to be our own hostess and be our own customer as much as we want to. So not always the best thing you can do, but it helps you to get gifts for your family and friends and still get paid on it, because you want to advertise your items when you're out. And in our previous company, they didn't allow us to do that. And so
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, a lot of people ask me, what's the discount you get as a stylist? And really, because we can be our own customer and take advantage of the sale on a party where we're the hostess, so we earn free stuff and then we make our commission back. We end up getting our jewelry for like 70 to 80% off usually.
Right.
But it just depends on how often you choose to order and if it's on a party where you're the hostess. But it's better than the discount I had at my previous company where we could just order stuff at half price. Here we end up getting it for better than half price. So I love that.
That's right.
And I love that we also can earn the free jewelry for free. It's like we can earn up to $1,100 I wish I could show a picture, but you probably wouldn't want to see it. Yesterday, I ended up getting like 5 boxes of jewelry in, and it was a mess. Yeah. I mean, I had jewelry everywhere, but like what I love about that, it's like, I was able to turn around and then now use that as giveaways for the party that I have going on. And it didn't cost me anything, like that's, so it keeps our business a business and my profit my profit. So it's like I don't have to keep spending all this money buying giveaways or buying whatever it may be. Like I can just work my business and we can earn up to $1,100 every month. Like in our previous company, because we were all the same way, it's like we, it wasn't a monthly thing. I think maybe it was like a yearly or a quarterly or something like that. You could earn extra jewelry. But with this, it's like, oh, I know next week I have the potential to earn another $250 in free jewelry. And it doesn't matter what level we're at. Everybody gets to do that.
Yep.
So it helps us to put stuff on our table, but it also helps us to give away great gifts at our shows. And that's what I think brings our girls back, because they're like, oh, she gives really good gifts. Well, got it for free. So because Park Lane has that already in their marketing plan. They are genius.
Right. And then I know we mentioned, but I think we should take a minute to talk about the Mercedes car program a little bit more, because that's something I know prior to Park Lane, I thought that was really unattainable. Like that was only for like people, that did this business for a bazillion years and their business
What I
was,
thought.
really, really well established. Like it was something that I could never do. And you guys actually earned yours in what, like your first 1 or 2 months in Park Lane? Is that right?
Yeah, it was really early. Both of us, when we realized we did it, we both about had a heart attack. It was 1 month. I had to leave work. I was like, because I was working a full-time job then. But I looked at the numbers and I was like, wait, that's all it takes? I think I've done that. And then about a month later, Rayanne messages me and I was trying to take a nap. She said, hey, Carolyn, can you look at my numbers? I think I got the Mercedes. So we're like looking and we're like, I think she did. And what's so cool, and Jeremy was probably going to say this, but we didn't trust it for a while. We were like, we're just going to take the cash bonus. We didn't want to take the car yet because we're like, what if this,
It's not real.
it's not real. But
They're going to take the car back.
that was always real. So for 3 years, we both took the $500 a month cash bonus, and then finally, I think it's been 2 years now. 2 years ago, we each got the car, and it's pretty nice.
We both got matching cars, and we did it within a week of each other.
We did.
So I've just been taking the cash bonus, but I did just have a dream. I meant to tell you guys this yesterday when we were talking. I did have a dream that Ava needs a new car. So I gave her mine and then I went and got the CD. So I was like, I don't know if that's going to happen yet, but I love that ladies can start working towards this when they first start. It's like, and man, having an extra $500 a month, and then if you happen to not earn it 1 month, you're not kicked out of the club, you just don't get your bonus. And so that has been a blessing to me. But I think we need to talk real quick about the direct appoint program, because we also all benefited from that. So what I love that Park Lane does is they recognize if you have leadership experience in another company. So if you have leadership experience and you have built a team, whether that was like 10 years ago, because I had a girl on my team that had been in another company 10 years plus, had built it up, but had taken time off because for whatever reason, she was still able to come in and interview and come in at a comparable like compensation level. So everyone starts out making 30%, which I think is one of the highest in the industry for sure. But we can earn up to 50%, but also you can come in potentially at a higher commission rate just because you have leadership experience, and Park Lane values that. Now, let me clarify that is leadership experience in direct sales, not necessarily like in another industry, because I've had that question asked. But I was able to come in as a division leader, like we said, which is a sweet spot. And I think you guys came in at higher, didn't you? Did you come in higher than that?
Came in as division.
Yeah, Rand came in as a division. I came in as a senior division. But what I was just thinking about all three of us, we all came in through the direct appoint program, but we have all since built our team has grown to the level that we were actually honored at. I don't know if that's the way to put it, but we organically built our teams. And because I never had a team the size that I do now. And even when I had a team before, they were never really successful in my previous company. But because of all the things we've talked about tonight, our teams just keep naturally getting better and stronger and more and more and more. All three of us have since promoted to a higher level after coming in through the direct appoint program. And at each new level, there's extra cash bonuses and extra perks, and it's just fun. I mean, and one of the things about Park Lane is you never go backwards. So even if you came in through the direct appoint program or naturally promoted to a level of leadership, that'll never get taken away from you, and you'll never lose your commission level. So let's say you promote up to where you're earning 45% commission and certain people on your team get out, you would never lose your title or that commission level, which is also special here. I have a lot of friends that have to requalify for their whatever every single month, and we don't have that here, and it's such a relief.
Okay, so now let's switch gears and let's say tell everybody how easy this is to do this, because they may be like me and they're sitting there thinking, okay, that sounds all good, but what's the catch, right? Like they're gonna tell me like it's like 500 easy payments of $1,000 a month to join.
After you make the initial, then you have to go buy a bunch of inventory.
Right. It is not like that, girls. Like, let me tell you, when I started Park Lane, I was not in a financial position to invest a lot of money, and I'm so thankful for that. So who wants to share a little bit about how to get started in Park Lane?
Well, I'm glad you're all sitting down because, well, it's, no, it's not. It is totally.
Might need another Pepsi to take this in.
Right. It's only $129 to get started, and you get $500 worth of jewelry to kick you off. And the best part about that is that you also have a shopping website and a back office that comes along with that automatically. There's no extra monthly fees to keep your website going or anything like that. We do have a couple of other kits that the website and all that always comes with it too, but the business kit is $229. Gives you $1,000 worth of jewelry if you didn't feel like 500 was enough. And but I think all of us, I don't know if Jeremy did. Okay, all of us.
That's what I did.
Came in at the 2,000 or it's not 2,000. We got $2,000 worth of jewelry for only $439, and that is because we like jewelry, and it was just fun going. And we get to pick out what we want. It wasn't a kit that they say, okay, here's your kit that you purchased. Go have fun. And it was all the slacker pieces. That's not it. You get to pick out what you want. Of course, we have recommendations for you. But the best part, one of you guys tell us the best part, that not only do they get their kit and their jewelry, they get a senior leader that's going to do what?
Help them launch. So it's not the blind leading the blind here. So if your friend that invited you is fairly new and you think she's not going to know how to train me, you don't have to worry about that, because a division leader or higher partners up with the stylist and the new stylist, and we help launch you. So you get really training from very successful people. We have videos where we share our screen, where we show you how to do everything. We have a graphic designer that makes the graphics for us. We have pre-recorded videos we provide so much stuff. We even do a live every Sunday night. That's a fashion show that you can use in your parties if you don't want to go live yet. Like, if you have ever been scared to do something online or in person, we have the tools to teach you how to do that, or a way to help you around that. And it's just amazing.
It's really a plug and play system. And so it's like really the hardest thing. I always say, like, it's a little risk, but really there's, a high reward, but there's really not even a risk, I would say, because like you said, it's $129 to join. You've probably wasted that at Target on, a couple like little cute things that you found, and you didn't make any money off those products that you bought, and then you get, so say in 3 months from now that you decided, well, maybe I'm not sure, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, it's okay. Like,
You
it's
can
fine.
just
It's not
stop.
weird. Like, you just
Uh-huh.
walk away with money in your pocket. More than likely, you paid yourself back already too from that investment. You have money in your pocket. You have at least $500 in jewelry, and I bet you have more than that because you were the hostess at your launch party. You know, like it. You can't really. And if you join tonight, it's a business write-off.
For 2025. I was like, we have to make sure we say that.
Yeah.
So, and any jewelry you've purchased so far this year, you can move those into your samples, and they also become a deduction. You can write them off on your Schedule C. Talk to your tax advisor.
Accountant, right?
But
If you got it last January and it's taken you this long to join up with us.
we are a
Yeah.
sample-based business. We're not an inventory-based business. And so if you've ever been in any other company, that might matter to you. If you've not even going to have any idea what I'm talking about. But any jewelry we purchase, we get to write that off. We don't have to claim it as inventory. We get to write it off. We get to wear it. We get to show it. And then we can sell it or give it away, or, we can use it in our business however we see fit. But it is a tax deduction. And by joining tonight, it all goes towards 2025.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, girls, did we cover everything? Is there anything that we missed?
Probably, but I think we covered the most important stuff. And
Right? Yeah.
we
You
want
can
to
ask
let
your
you guys,
stylist.
we want to let you guys get to your festivities, but we didn't want to skip tonight just because this really is it's my favorite thing that I do in my life. It's my hobby. It's my job. It's my friend circle. And we want to give you an opportunity to be part of that too. So make sure you fill out the Google survey at the top. I say the code word will just be, should it be cheers?
Okay, could be.
Put cheers. I was going to say New Year, but just put cheers because we always have a secret word to make sure you were really here. You don't just fill out our Google survey, but fill that out by midnight tomorrow. So if you are out partying tonight and you're watching this on the replay on Thursday, you still have time to fill out the Google survey and be in our drawing for a free necklace.
Mm-hmm. All right, girls, it's been fun. I'm excited for 2026.
Me too.
Too.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.